What's up, guys? My name's Lauren, and I'm making this video actually kind of on the fly, as you can tell. Sorry, it's really shaky, but I'm at a wedding in Austin, not in my normal place, and I just wanted to make this like spur of the moment. Had a bunch of conversations about this question last night from people at the wedding who were asking me, are weddings still fun? Or events in general, shows, concerts, whatever you're doing, are they still fun when we stop drinking? And am I still fun? Like, they worry if they would still be fun if they stop drinking. The other question was, they're worried about being boring or that they'll be bored at the events. So yeah, again, sorry, this is like really on the fly, but I just like wanted to talk about this as I was walking and exploring Austin. So to answer the question, I'm gonna go ahead and say that about 95% of everything that you've done that was entertaining for the during the events is gonna stay the exact same amount of like fun, or will not get like more boring, right? In fact, everything will become like a bit more contextualized. Like, you'll have more more in-depth conversations, believe it or not, because like, trust me, I love drinking. Like, I understand why people like it. I stopped drinking when I was 26, and that's about 2.5 years ago. I used to party and do all the stuff, shots, drinks. I'm not hating on anybody who likes to do that. I do that if you want to do that, but I'm talking about the people that are thinking about stopping and what it's like. So yeah, you're not gonna be less fun, you're gonna be more fun. You're not gonna have less fun, you're gonna have more fun. You're not gonna be boring, unless you're a boring person. Like, frankly, no one can help that. Like, if you're boring and you suck, it's gonna be boring, it's gonna suck. But if you're like your normal self, doing your thing, like being you, and like just living and like having a great time with people there, and like facilitating fun things, go dance, go talk to people, have good conversations. Like, that's the kind of thing that's like, you would do that anyways, and you should continue to do that at these events. If you do, you will not be boring. I definitely understand why people, so like, I'm at this wedding last night, and I understand why people ask, like, are you gonna be these ways? Because it is like, kind of like, when you're thinking about it, you're like, man, that's like the fun part of the event, unfortunately. But now that I'm separated from it, it's like, no, that's not the fun part of the event. The event is the fun part. Drinking is what's added to it. But the thing is like, drinking is like, that's what makes everybody kind of like lubed up to be able to communicate with each other. So the 5%, okay, so the 5% that's gonna like maybe be more boring or less fun, I'm just gonna be real on it. Yeah, there's gonna be about 5% that's not gonna be as fun. And the reality behind that has nothing to do with really anything outside of the fact that it wasn't that fun anyways in the first place. It never was fun. It was always boring, whatever that 5% was. And so now you're just seeing it for what it is now that you're not drinking. And I think that's actually a really good thing, because for me, I was able to identify, like, what are the things that are like boring? What's stupid right now that I'm doing? What's like not fun? Why am I spending my time in this stupid freaking conversation? Like, things like that. And then you just like navigate out of that place, fill the 5% up with shit that's fun and not boring. So yeah, I mean, it's the whole thing, it seems from the outside looking in, is so intimidating. Very fair, like 100%. I felt that way. I was worried about that. Now that I've gone from like both sides, now that I've been on like the side of like, I party, like, I do all these things, to the side of like, and I do party. Okay, yeah, let me adjust that. Now that I've gone from the side of like not drinking, or of drinking, doing the whole thing, all that stuff, to now where I don't, it's like, it's amazing. Like, a lot to look forward to. These are my friends, by the way, same friends that I've always been, that I used to get like drunk with. These are friends that I went to school with, and none of them knew that I stopped drinking. Very low key about it. None of them knew until afterwards when they asked, or if I like told them, and it was no big deal. And now here's the other thing that's really cool about when you stop drinking. You can do everything that you wanted to do, right? So we stayed up until like whatever it was, 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning. And then the next day you wake up and you do whatever you want to do. So today I went to bed last night, actually, hung out with everybody, pizza, had, you know, cigars at the lobby with my friends. Everybody, the whole bonding thing was there, because it's still just you. It's not the alcohol that's making you bond that we like to think it is. It's actually just you. And so did that, and then went to bed, got real ass sleep because I'm not like, you know, screwing it up with alcohol and how that goes. And then woke up this morning and I got to like literally explore Austin. Like this whole place, I guess you can't really see it, but this whole place is amazing. I've never been here. Definitely dropped some money on this wedding, so I'm trying to go see it. Everybody else had these plans to go do it, to get on the water, to do all this stuff, and no one could do it because everybody was too hungover. But I did it because obviously I'm not. So I'm not judging that either. I'm like, been there, done that. Like I remember I used to wake up from weddings or concerts and just be like tired. Like even if I didn't get that drunk, I'd just be tired and like maybe feel a little bit less good than I could. Well now, like I just feel great when I wake up, and I got to do the thing the night before. So like the event isn't about the drinking, though. It's like when you're drinking and when you're in that space, it's kind of like you just like can't, you just don't, you've never done it, so you don't know. Now that I know, like everything is awesome. You're gonna have fun if you're a fun person. It's not like a job to not drink. You just decide low-key not to. You don't have to announce it to everybody, and you're not gonna be boring or bored, because if you wanna have conversations, have interesting conversations, go dance, you know, go do whatever you do at a normal thing. So yeah, I just wanted to share that. Like I'm kind of like walking away now from going back to my place, my Airbnb, and I just thought it would be worth sharing because it was on my mind. And I'm like literally going to like 80,000 freaking weddings right now. And I've been doing every single one of them without drinking. Like I said, I've been not drinking for about 2.5 years now. Stopped drinking when I was 26. No hate, no shade on people that like to drink. Totally get it. This is for people that are like sort of considering not, or like thinking about cutting back, or whatever your situation is. So you know, I want to add context because I didn't ever see any of these videos. Just real talk about it, just like really what is it like. I never saw anything like this before I stopped drinking. So I just want it to be out there because I think I would have benefited from it when I was considering. So yeah, go do your thing. Don't worry about it. The events are still dope. You will be awesome. Just keep it low key if you're not trying to let everybody know. And you know, the stuff that was already boring before, you'll just see it now as what it always was. So I wouldn't worry about it because everything that was fun will stay fun, including yourself. So, all right, guys, I'm going to go now. I will talk to you later. See ya. Bye.